And we got sunshine. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Sultan High School, TurkPride.tv. Bringing it to you live, we have Jamboree action. I'm Coach Brian, and I am being joined on the broadcast by none other than the myth, the legend, Seth Sorgen.
Hello.
Welcome to the broadcast, Seth.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Glad to be here. Glad to have sports back.
It is just such a beautiful day here in the Sky Valley.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's actually incredible. Perfect temperature, perfect weather for a jamboree. You can see people are filing in from both teams. Got plenty of people from both teams.
Well, let's get the important logistics out of the way right away.
Okay.
Okay. We have, of course, jamborees are different than a regular football game.
Yeah,
I'll just tell you that. I'll just tell you that right off the bat. For those of you that are tuning in now, we have no idea what the coaches have planned. We have no rosters in front of us.
No.
We don't know who is who. We don't even have numbers on half the kids. So what this is this is just a moment for you're going to see a lot of kids out there getting some live game action that has never gotten, or that the coaches are evaluating, and some of them, this may be the only action they see all year.
Yeah, at this level, at the first string level. For sure.
So a lot of these kids will wind up playing JV. They'll wind up sitting the bench. But hey, so here's a chance for these kids to go out and compete. So we've got 3 schools here.
Yes, we do.
We have a Hornet.
Yeah, we do.
It is not a killer Hornet. It's not a monster Hornet.
It's not a monster.
It's not a monster, so we're good there. And we are here in our new second year booth.
Yes.
Our broadcasting center, the
Turk Center, whatever we want to.
The hashtag Turk First Broadcasting Center. And we are here with second iteration. We've got our new tables put in. They didn't get us an awning this year. Hint, hint, hint. Get us an awning for when it rains, guys. So we're here. We've got some cameramen upstairs. We've got some new stuff installed, and we're going to go through and get all that done. But we've got Coupeville here, and we have Meridian here, and, of course, we have none other than the Turks.
Our Sultan Turks.
Our Sultan Turks.
A good team out here for us. I don't know how many people, but it looks like a good team. Well, a decent size.
Well, I'm seeing about 30 kids over there. You give it a good, that, and there's probably a bunch that aren't eligible to suit up because they don't have enough practices yet.
Mm-hmm.
But 30 is not a whole lot to have a football team with.
No.
The year that I coached, we had 80 kids in the program.
Woo!
We had an A team, we had a varsity team, we had a JV team, and we had a freshman team.
Man, that's larger than.
We started off with like 85 kids signed up, and I think we ended up with like 60.
Yeah.
But we still we're still able to do that. So the coaches are going to pull everybody together. So if you're here and you're watching, I don't have the computer in front of me, so any complaints that you want to give, I'm not going to see them. So, coaches are going to pull the teams together, and they're going to talk about what they're going to do. We've got the refs here. This is just hey, let's get out here. This is an organized practice. Each team's going to have 20 offensive plays and 20 defensive plays, however they want to do it. It's very flexible. So Coach Rudd's got him out there. He's going to say what they got going on. So if you're here from Coupeville, thank you. Welcome to the broadcast. And
if you're here from Meridian, also welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Meridian.
You're both welcome.
Now, Meridian, I believe, is the one that came down last year. So
were they nice?
Yeah.
We got 3 teams together. It's just a perfect day for football. Football's coming back.
So you and I just get to sit here and talk Turks.
Yes, we do. Oh, we got something. Are these ARD players? We have.
Well, let's take a look here.
Just poke your head out and yell at them. Hey guys, what team is this? Coupeville?
This is Coupeville. So we
got Coupeville number and players.
So, all right. Well, that's good to know. We've got by number. It's in not in alphabetical order. It's
Positional order, it looks like.
it's in year order. It's if you're a senior, you're on the top. So
it just worked very well. It was QB and then like 4 offensive linemen.
yeah. So that's what we got. We at least somebody brought us some information. We appreciate that very much.
Coupeville.
Now, so while we're waiting for these guys to get started, we can talk about Coupeville because hey, that's where the information is. Coupeville has five seniors. They've got you'll see them out there. Number 5, Cole Hutchinson. He's a QB. He's 6'2", 148 pounds. 6'2", 148 pounds. That is a skinny dude.
Yes.
Okay. That's. I wonder if that's 248 would be something that I would still be skinny on that. Number 52, Brian Casey. He's an offensive lineman, D lineman. He's a 6 foot, 211 pound senior. And they've got Davison Miles. No number is NA, so his number's NA. He's a 6'2", 210 pound senior. Isaiah Bittner, number 72. He's a 5'11", 325 pounds.
Now, that man's good at offensive line.
Yeah, there's your nose guard right there.
That man's going to be messing some people up
today. Got Narciso Lopez. He's a 5'7", 171 pounds. That's a dude. That's a 5'7", 171 pounds. That's a chunk. He's going to be good. That's got some stuff. No number there.
Also can point out that most of their offensive line is also their defensive line, which makes a good amount of sense, except for Narciso Lopez, who also plays linebacker for them.
Yep.
So.
And then if we've got some juniors and some sophomores and some freshmen on there, and even now here's the thing. We don't have a number on him, but down here on the bottom, you'll see something that you don't see very often at the varsity level. Anderson Chase, wide receiver cornerback, 5'7", 117 pounds, 8th grader.
Wow, I didn't know you were allowed to play.
Well, they are at the since there are a 1B or a 2B school, they play 11-man football, but they're just one step below 1A.
Yes.
Okay, so they're at the 1B or 2B. I think it's 1B. 2B is the 7-man. And that's an interest. Those scores go crazy.
So I hope we see some play. I mean, nothing. Obviously, you got to be good to make your high school football team as an 8th grader.
Yep.
Bring something special.
So now, everybody out there, if you are out there and you are watching this on YouTube, if you look down in the chat on the YouTube, there is that little tiny dollar symbol. Okay, and you push on that, you can donate to TurkPride.tv. Hey, my pay is so much. I get paid so much money to be here. Actually, I don't get paid any money.
I don't get paid either.
My pay is in joy from being here on the broadcast.
But your money does go towards the students. I know right now we have 4. Well, including me, we have 5 students, but 4 students learning how to produce. I know one of them, she's new here, just learning how to produce. Your money goes towards that, allowing us to be here, stream these games, and teach kids who are passionate about stuff like this how it works.
So please if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. We've been over 1,000 subscribers for a while now.
Yes.
So every time we get a view, we get a penny or whatever.
Pennies add up. And it looks like Meridian will walk. Coupeville maybe as well. But the coaches' meeting is over. And I'm not positive, but it looks like we're going to get Coupeville versus Sultan first out here, as Meridian, a couple of their players don't even have pads on.
All right, so moving on. So this is a jamboree.
Yes.
It's basically a structured scrimmage, structured practice. We're not going to have the same material to talk to you about. We're going to focus in on the Turks, of course.
Yes.
Okay. But we'll acknowledge somebody from Meridian or somebody from Coupeville that, hey, that was a nice play. And we'll acknowledge that. This is out of all of the broadcasts that I've done, and I've done softball, baseball, volleyball, soccer. Soccer's actually very easy to broadcast, by the way, just so you know.
I'll keep that in mind if Dave Moon asks me.
Okay, just soccer is a lot of fun to broadcast. It may not be as fun for people to watch as football, but I love soccer. I've done, like I said, baseball, softball, wrestling, of course, is my favorite.
They're your passion.
Wrestling is my passion. You were telling me that you did the 3-on-3 Sultan basketball tournament this summer.
Did.
TurkPride.tv did that, and you were there and did that. You said you were on the air for 8 hours.
Something like that. I mean,
I have been on the air up to more than 12 hours doing a Sultan Invitational.
Oh, those wrestling tournaments go long. My brother wrestled. Shout out to Nicholas Sorgin, and he would be there before I woke up, and sometimes it felt like after I went to bed. He just never saw him all day. He'd just be at the tournament.
And Nick was one of my very favorite co-hosts.
Yes, he did. Yeah, after he went down with his injury, he did. Yeah, he helped you cast for a while.
He did, and Nick was it broke my heart. I almost wanted to just go home and go to bed. But anyway, so here we're gonna talk football, and I would say send me your questions, but I'll
look occasionally, see if anything's popped up.
Yeah, we'll try to. If you got a question, pop it into the YouTube chat, and we'll see if we can answer it for you. So all right, so we got the Turks are lining up.
We'll start on offense.
Offense on the 40-yard line. Looks like we've got 2 receivers to the right, a quarterback and a running back in the backfield. And
a handoff. Ooh, he fumbles it though.
Yeah. So that. So now I believe now for the Turks, they've got some good returners this year now. Well, without a roster in front of me, I can't tell you.
I don't know exactly what happens. Oh, Meridian will get out here, and they'll get an offensive snap.
So now they're going to put Meridian out here. They're going to probably switch off a little bit. Possessions.
No one in the backfield for Meridian, though.
Yeah, they're going to come. They come out with a spread set.
Yes.
And of course they got to get their left tackle in there.
11 people on the field.
So I bet you that must be. Well, we'll take a look here.
Some Hutchinson. Ooh, zips it over.
That was number 7. That was Legan Downs. He's a soft 160-pound soft 6 foot 160-pound sophomore. Logan Downs is in at quarterback.
Good for him. Here Sultan will trot back off for their second play, hoping for it to go better than the first. I'm not sure. I think Tyler Sargent could be playing quarterback.
Yeah, well, Tyler Sargent should be out there, and I think it was probably Feltner was the guy who got the ball on that one. It wasn't a good handoff. And they're going to run the same play again. This time it worked a little better. Nice play on defense over there, stringing that out for Coupeville on the other side.
That's very good. So Meridian, they're at the left hash this time. That may just be part of the rules. Get them around the field a little bit.
Well, this is going to wear some kids out. The 2 offenses coming at you, no downtime. But I'll tell you what, that's some good experience.
This whistle will be blown.
Got a legal procedure there.
Oh, someone shifting the wrong way. Yes, here we go. The offensive line, I think it's that left guard here who may be one of those bigger boys for Meridian. So go man in the backfield now, though.
That's 51, yeah. Oh, look at that.
It off. Oof. Gets wrapped up, though, by Coupeville.
So probably liberal substitutions here.
Yes, try to keep them fresh. All right, as here we go. 76 will come in for
72. 72's coming out of the game here.
So
that is Isaiah Bittner. He's that 5'11", 325-pounder I told you about.
It's Kamian Wong coming in, 240-pound, 5'11", offensive. Yeah, he's replacing him on the defensive line. Another big boy. Here we go. It's going to be not going to sweep over. Instead, going to give it back to the running back, and that's how they wanted that play to go the first time. That's about how you were looking. As Meridian runs past the 40-yard line on accident. move up to the 38. So here we go. 3 receivers spread out on the right side. Oh, be a little screen. Wide receiver screen here. Gets the blocks on the outside. Going to go down the sideline. Coupeville able to wrap him out.
Nice play on the side by the corner on that.
Yes, also great blocking there by...
But that was a nice play. I don't remember who, number 4 for Meridian got the ball.
We don't have his numbers yet. It was good wide receiver blocking out there for the screen.
Yeah, I kind of got my teams mixed up there for a bit.
Yeah, we have Coupeville here.
Yeah, we only have a roster for Coupeville, folks. This is what happens when you're a senior in high school and I'm a senior citizen. Sargent
rolls out with the throw, gives it deep. He's got a man in space. Holds on to it.
Touchdown, Turks.
Wow, great job holding on to that ball, not panicking, and dropped that perfectly in between all of those Coupeville defenders.
I don't know who that was, but because we don't have any numbers, doesn't look like it was Mr. Feltner.
No, but I mean that was a well-placed ball. Coach probably going to be a little bit happier with them now. It's Meridian once again.
Well, you analyze that. There he goes.
Good little scramble. Gets
this is what we're. That's a great play and all, and he had to make a great play to make that happen. He also threw it into triple coverage.
Dropped it in there though. He got the drop in. You got to look at the positives as well.
No, teams see that on film, and that's the Turks are lining up here. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yes. Snapped a little screen here.
There goes Feltner.
Able to cut through. Ooh.
Nice tackle.
Yeah, 28 there. Grabbed the jersey and held on. Is that 28? Yeah. Let's see. Dominic Kaufman, 5'10", 180-pound junior. That was a great job. He grabbed that jersey and he held on. Able to bring him down. I don't really know how the yardage works. I don't know if the offense just picks a yardage.
There's no down marker.
Yeah. Do they just pick a place they want to be at?
Well, they start at the 40, and they each do 2-3 plays at the 40, and then they move down to like the 15 or the 30, and then they go down to the 15, and they just get a whole bunch of they just each get 20 plays.
Yes.
So these guys are going to be awfully tired on defense when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
And it's a little warm outside out here today. It's warmer than normal.
There's some sort of flag. I assume it's going to be a false start on Meridian because I don't know what else their penalty is. We still got our Wasp in here, our Wasp friend in here. Oh my goodness, you have more guts than I do.
Well, he doesn't have any guts.
Anymore.
Anymore.
As here we go, Meridian. A man running left, gets to complete the pass. Ooh, was that number 10? Great fight from number 4, but number 10, who held on?
Dalen Houston.
Wide receiver corner. Great job by both of those.
5'8", 145 pounds. That's a nice play.
I mean, that's just one of those. Even though he went down, that's a nice play from both. The ability to hang on and the ability to keep trying to drag him. Coupeville's defenses look very good, at least on the tacklings. All their tackles look very clean. They're holding on.
All right, so while we're waiting for the next play, double-edged sword of TurkPride.tv.
Yes.
Scouting. You want to scout a team? Go watch their broadcasts. I mean, I realize the Seahawks do it and the Huskies do it and all of that, but for a long time, high school football you had to wait for them to send you a film, or you had to send somebody to their games to film them.
Mm-hmm.
And so it happens in basketball, it happens in football, it even happens in baseball. Lots and lots and lots of scouting going on. And hello, Miss Jen Moon.
Miss Jen Moon, volleyball legend for the Turk Pride TV.
Retired Jen Moon, from what I hear.
Retired? Are you ever... still doing volleyball.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, she's still doing volleyball. Don't worry, all you volleyball fans.
Well, we just can't have volleyball without our Jen Moon out there.
No, she is the voice of volleyball. I see. It looks like Meridian's defense will get their chance now.
And Coupeville's going to go on offense. And then, so then the Turks will get another 10 plays, and then they will go on defense for.
Yes. Wide receivers far back. Two wide receivers very far back there for Coupeville. I assume, yeah, going to be blocking.
So the corner for Meridian did the right thing. Made him go. We'll see. That's number 12. See if we can find number 12. That's Scotty Hilborn, 5'9", 158-pound junior. The Turks are going to come back out on offense.
Now, interesting player in here, number 40 over here for Meridian. Very small. Just pointed out, I mean, number 40, they're not very tall. Interesting to see. Hope he can do well. Obviously, I would love to see if he was an 8th grader or not, but I just can't. Turks will fake. Ooh, blitz comes in, though.
Yeah, that's not what we're looking for.
No, he was the block missed or something.
Yeah,
He was just able to slice through.
This is a great moment for these coaches to evaluate their teams and see where they're at.
Don Smith here. Also, you said you'd be happy if we got over 30 viewers. We're at 32.
Oh,
been there for a while. Don Smith said, "Go Turks, go Turks." Don Smith.
Well, welcome to the broadcast. Hey, everybody out there, where are you viewing from? Are you all Turk fans, or are you from Meridian? Are you from Coupeville? Just let us know. And of course, if you're scouting from another team, you won't want to tell us you're here.
That was a great run there by Coupeville. A great little cut there. He found himself some open field, and it was about 20 yards.
And if you're here on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Make sure to hit the thumbs up button as well.
Thumbs up button. Hit that like button. Go down to that little dollar symbol and help us out.
So here we go. Turks will come back out.
$5 will go a long way.
Oh, it will.
I have to pay for Seth's water jug.
I mean, it's been run on $0, so how much better it can get with money, as he meets a defense right there at the line.
We took the money from last year, and we've added headphones for the camera, and the producers have headphones on to talk to the camera people.
Yes.
And they're gonna be interacting with them. One of the things that we've always struggled with at TurkPride.tv is, where's the camera?
Where's the camera? Also, I don't know. I think it was pretty new when we did that 3-on-3. We had a big camera big up on a pole. We were able to move it around and get to any court we wanted. I mean, those are the things that your money allows us to do.
Bring you a better broadcast and give these kids a great experience, and then of course, I get to be here. So,
I also get to be here and have a great time.
It's just having a great time. So here comes Coupeville. Another play coming up.
Play action. Ooh, blitz comes through.
Oh, intercepted.
That one thrown a little over his wide receiver, and it was a great number 10 there for Meridian. Great job coming down with that. He had to reach for it a little bit.
Oh, Meridian got the number 51 down there. That guy's he's a load.
Melissa Casey says, "Go Coupeville." Glad you're here, Melissa Casey. Glad you're able to watch. Hopefully you're not scouting. I'm just here to watch.
It happens. It's that double-edged sword.
It's inevitable.
We're glad you're here to be a part of the broadcast.
Turks quarterback will keep it. Gets about 1 or 2 there. Turks, I think they always have, from what I remember, like to run the ball a little bit more.
Well, they usually have 1 or 2 backs in this. They usually have 1 or 2 backs in the stable that, I mean, last year we had Caden Hardwick, a.k.a. Hard Yards.
We had Aiden Fleming a couple years
Aiden Fleming was here. We've had people, Andy Sam, Zach Zorns. We have always had those speedsters on, those guys that could just go out and could break it at any moment. I mean, back in the day, we had the Zach Beebes and the, just all kinds of, and this year we have the Mr. Feltner out there.
Yes.
It's just faster than you trying to catch him is like trying to catch a pig with mud on him. And so we've always had Tanner Belcher and a cloud of dust. Isaiah Phillips. Back in the day, we had Isaiah Phillips, who was the beast to take down. I tell you, Alex Perigo, quarterback / running back.
Yes.
Alex Perigo had the quarterback boot to score the winning 2-point conversion against Coupeville a few years back in overtime.
Oh.
And so winner chicken dinner for those of you that were there for that call. I lost my voice that night.
So here we go. Turks back out after a little bit of an overthrow by Coupeville. He's got to get his throws down. A lot of people here in the box for Meridian. And won't send that many. Wide receiver screen, block it on there. Great tackle by Meridian in the backfield.
So, for our Turk fans out there, Friday Night Lights, baby. Friday Night Lights next Friday. Evergreen High School coming in. TurkPride.tv.
That should be exciting.
I'm hearing rumors that Dan the Man Baller will be on the broadcast.
Oh, okay. I'm doing. I've been asked to do JV, so if there's a JV matchup, you'll catch me there. There's also, Miki said go Turks.
Oh,
I'm glad to see the Turks are up to 38.
38 on the broadcast.
Love to see anyone we can.
Hit that subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous, go down to the money button at the bottom. Push that and donate to TurkPride.tv. Yeah, it's a shameless plug, but we couldn't be here. Coupeville's getting ready for an offensive play here when we're going to talk about some of our great sponsors here in a couple minutes.
Oh yes, we'll have to do that.
You too can be a sponsor at TurkPride.tv. You can see our business in on the broadcast there. You can see it streaming on the banner on the bottom there.
You could have your business, just graduation announcement, wedding announcement, really whatever anything you want. For just $150. Here we go, fake handoff.
That's a good play. I really liked that. I got 5 yards without too much trouble there.
Yes. Caught him on the fake. Hole opened up. Coupeville's offensive line has been
And one sad thing about Jamboree is no windmill espresso kickoff.
No windmill espresso kickoff.
So
that's true.
You can't miss windmill espresso.
Don't know how much longer the windmill espresso kickoff will be a thing. I think kickoffs are going to become a thing of the past soon. I think.
Nah. Gotta have a kickoff.
Nah, I think
Sergeant back to pass. He goes deep. Feltner's open.
Gets out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Incredible pass, though. Great job, Feltner.
Nice timing.
The ability.
I say that's Feltner, and guys, I really have no idea.
It could be someone else, but Feltner is having the game of his life. Everyone I've seen has been Feltner out there.
Guess who my favorite player is?
Feltner?
All of them.
All of them. That's what I figured. Feltner's getting the call out, though. All we know is that Feltner is out there on the football field. We got a Meridian fan, Vicky Luton's Meridian fan. So we got him from all schools, as it looks like the Turk defense.
The Turks are going to go on defense now. Meridian gets to go on offense. Coupeville will stay. Coupeville will go back to offense.
Yes, they'll stay. To the Turks.
And they'll get their last 10 plays in.
Yes, and then we'll switch back. Then they'll have to switch back to defense. Excited to see how the Turks do. Looks like what it looks like is we got 3 men on the line.
All right, where's Hayden Murphy?
Hayden Murphy. I think he's taller. Is he he may be the one giving the handshake right there.
That
looks like Hayden Murphy.
Hayden Murphy's playing linebacker.
Yeah, I think
outside backer.
I think he plays right outside linebacker.
Yeah, Turks coming out with a 3-4 defense.
3-4. Yeah, it's only 3 people on the line.
Now in high school, most high schools run a 4-3, but a 3-4 is you got a nose tackle and 2 defensive tackles, and then you've got your 4 backers. Most high schools, a lot of the coaches, they run a 3-4 if they don't have enough linemen, and they run a 4-3 if they do.
I'm sure.
Look at that! Look at that guard up there. I mean, for Meridian, that right tackle.
Look at this wide receiver up close. He's a big. He is.
Feltner's going to be on him.
Feltner will have a time.
Oh,
it was great pressure there. Gets the throw off though into coverage. Broken
up. Yeah.
Great job there by the Turks.
Now, wow, that was number 80 over there on that play, but nice coverage by the Turks. Didn't get much pressure.
No, we had one man break through, but then quarterback was able to scramble off. I didn't take a look at Coupeville or Meridian, but I assume they were running a 4-3, considering they got some big offensive linemen, and normally those are your also defensive linemen. Chance here will be a handoff. Turks. Oof. Great jump. I don't know who that was for Sultan.
Where is our friend Weston?
Is Weston playing this year? I don't even know.
Yeah, where's our friend Weston?
Where's Weston?
He's got to be out there. Weston's got to be out there.
He's just a good athlete. We saw him at basketball. He had a transformation during the basketball. So he was incredible.
All he was a diamond that just needed a little dust off of it.
And he got it.
It just an athlete. Just one of my favorite ones to watch in any sport.
Here we go. Emotion.
I would love to see him wrestle, but I know that's not going to happen with his basketball going on. A procedure penalty.
53 right there for Meridian jumped. He was moving before the snap. He started running forward.
There's coaches out there, just
as a lot of backs here for Meridian. They'll motion him out. Same play. Go. Hand off. Great job. 78 there for Meridian. He's a big boy.
Student body left behind 78, or student body right.
We got more Meridian fans in chat. Happy to see them. We love to bring you the broadcast. So we go. Coupeville back out again.
Well, I can imagine, it's not wanting to make the trip for a jamboree. Fumble, put on the ball. Looks like the Turks came up with it.
There you go, Turks. Great job. I don't know who got there first, but he was able
to. We don't have numbers.
Yeah, he got there, and he stopped the quarterback from recovering it, and then I think someone else swooped in from the Turks.
So that's our third turnover that we've seen today. We've seen a pick, and we've seen a couple of fumbles.
Yeah,
the Turks had a fumble that was recovered.
Number 40 here for Meridian. I think he may be an 8th grader.
He's probably a freshman.
He's probably a freshman, yeah. He'll motion out. Pass great. Ooh, good pressure there. Overthrown.
I'm surprised we didn't see any flags on that. No. There's a little bit of hand checking going on.
A little handsy. The ref's going to let him play, though. Let him play.
Yeah, if I was a Meridian fan, I'd be going, where's the flag? Where's the laundry?
But we're not Meridian fans. Hashtag Turks first.
But we like our friends up at Meridian. I got to call a girls' basketball game in the playoffs with Meridian against Sultan a couple years back, and that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. We had a lot of good basketball games. Looks like look over here to the left hash. Coupeville will. They have two men out. Corner over there.
Trips right.
Trips right. Corner over there will have a fun time. He's one-on-one alone. Ooh. Drops that one again. That's number 7 still. Still Logan Downs running quarterback for Coupeville. It's 2 drops in a row. I guess it's the intimidating front 3. Or maybe it's Hayden Murphy intimidating the quarterbacks.
Hayden Murphy's a big boy.
He is a big man, and he will mess you up. Here we go once again. Another motion out. Looks like they're running this. They ran this play earlier. The handoff right.
Yeah, it's a good run there. It's a good 4 yards.
Yeah, I mean, you get 4 yards every time you're getting a touchdown.
4 yards in a cloud of dust. That's a Tanner Belcher play. 4 yards in a cloud of dust. Actually, he did better than that. I remember when Tanner Belcher was a quarterback, and that was fun too.
You guys couldn't see the slow head shake of I don't know what emotion it was, of enjoyment.
It was just pure joy, pure joy.
So we go Coupeville out again. Logan Downs. Obviously, just got to get that last play out of your mind. Drop the ball. There we go. Handoff. Oh, double handoff. And he finds some space, but Turk's able to bring
play. Good misdirection out of the Archbishop Murphy, Terry Ennis playbook there. That wing T offense there.
Well, that's Archbishop Murphy. That's a team we have not seen in a while. I don't think we'll see it for a long time. Meridian up again. They switched a lot to these two backs in their backfield. They weren't running that earlier. Ooh, a throw out to number 4.
Oh.
Right over his head, though. Turf Monster caught him a little bit as well, trying to dive up for it.
Well, I don't think the receiver and the quarterback were quite in sync on that.
No.
He was coming back in, and the ball went over his head. If he had cut out, he would have had a chance to catch that. He thought it was an out and in, and it was an up and out.
Up and out. Yes.
Or it was just a bad throw.
Well, that's why you're here. Well, that's why you're over the Jamboree, though. Take a look back at that. I mean, the coach knows if it was miscommunication. I mean, that's just the reason for the
They'll
Jamboree.
go over. They'll talk about it, and the coach is there in Meridian, and Meridian does a really good job of hiring coaches.
Oh yeah, they've had a big staff out here when their defense was out there. Ooh, that one's underthrown. They've had 4 or 5 people sitting back there.
Yeah, they always do a really good job, and that's it's a Linden / Bellingham school. Meridian is, and they don't up there with the Bellinghams and the Squalicums and the Seaholms, but they're a smaller school, but they compete really well.
Yes.
And my compliments to Coupeville has always been they love their kids, and they really do a good job of supporting their kids no matter where they are.
Yes. So here we go, a pitch here. Turks
nice
get back there. Took
job.
Him down.
Now I wonder, was that Mr. Murphy? Was that Mr. Murphy?
It may have been.
No, it doesn't look like.
I know. Yeah, it doesn't. A great tackle, whoever made it.
Yeah, nice open field tackle. Nice open field tackle.
I mean, those are the ones you got to make.
Now we've got some different kids out there than before, so they're rotating the kids in and giving them a chance. Time to shake and bake.
You can't show your stuff. You're never get a chance. So this is where the Jamboree is for all these players. Make a play, make a tackle, force a fumble. So here we go, fake handoff. Number 7 will sink in here, though. He gets it to 20 for Coupeville, runs over one. But the second
nice
player
job.
able to take him over.
Now
Wow.
remember what I told you. Remember what I told you. They put the 2s and the 3s in.
Yes.
Well, that was a nice throw, though.
Let's see. I think that was number 20 for Coupeville, Jonathan Valenzuela, a 5'11", 164-pound junior. That was a good little truck by him. Hit with the shoulder, ran him over.
Coaches are out there going, hey, let's go.
Let's go. Come on, pick it up.
I have some great Hayden Murphy stories if you guys ever want them.
Well, you probably got time in varsity to tell them. Turk still out here on the defense. Which offense is next?
I remember that kid when he was in a stroller.
Go way back.
Just one of a fine young man.
Yes, exciting to watch.
And he's gonna go places. He's got great parents and a great support system.
Here we go. Shifting. Making sure there wasn't an offsides there from Meridian. Moving their wide receiver.
Yeah.
Dump out. 24, and it looks like it's Feltner able to hold him down.
Well, it was a good move by number 24 there to avoid the first tackle.
Yes.
The guy had him in the backfield there for a moment, and he escaped and went somewhere else.
Slipped away. See I think it looks like Coach Murphy back there.
No, we're probably getting to the tail end of this thing.
Yeah, especially for the Turks. I think Turks got a little bit more offense, I think.
No, Turks. I think the Turks got all their
Did
plays
they?
in. Yeah, I think the Turks are the last ones on defense today.
So we go Coupeville lineup. Is this Trips right?
It's Trips left.
Trips left. Oh well, yeah, my bad. So here we go. Number 12. Though.
Nice job.
Great.
Nice.
Jackson.
Oh well, none other than.
Derek Feltner. I hope that's Derek Feltner.
Oh, if not, good job, young man.
Yeah, whoever's in this blue.
He walks, he acts, he plays like Mr. Feltner.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
No.
No.
No. Hey.
Dave Boone tried to join the broadcast.
Turn me up. Which on blue?
Blue.
Hey guys, do you hear me now?
Oh,
I
hey,
did.
Dave.
Hey.
Dave Boone.
Dave Moon, the
How's
man.
my star team doing?
We're, got some good plays. We had I think we had a touchdown.
We had it, yeah.
I think maybe the only touchdown on the day.
And who was it? The Turks?
The Turks.
Excellent.
Pass.
Excellent. Hey, you guys, I just wanted to jump in real quick, let you know I arranged a special guest star. Should be popping up here any minute. Mr. Sifferman's going to come up
Oh, great.
and sit down and chat with you guys a little bit about what to expect this upcoming season. Exciting stuff, right?
Yes.
And
Stay
we have
tuned.
I think he's on his way right now. And just quickly, we have a very special sponsor today is Timber Monster Brewery.
Did they join?
They're sponsoring this
They're
that's
sponsor-
happening today. So,
Well, thank you to Timber Monster.
Right. So huge shout out to them because from what I'm told, without them, this wouldn't be happening.
They
right
got
now.
great. The fried pickles. You ever had their fried pickles?
I have not.
That's where you go. I think it's pickle, or maybe it's zucchini. It's some fried some.
Typical Seth goes right to his stomach.
They're a food place.
With that said, I'm gonna pass the mic.
Great.
Yeah, wow.
Here we got, join us, the real myth, the legend. We got our athletic director, Scott Sifferman.
Brian, Seth, how you guys doing?
Doing good. You want to bring that mic a little bit closer to your mouth?
How's this?
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
A great day today, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Beautiful day in the Sky Valley. We get to practice our craft for a couple hours, and
Tell you what, this is the second jamboree we've had in 2021 with football because the first one was in February.
Oh, it was. Yes.
We had a sunny day, but it was probably about 40 degrees cooler that day. And I certainly know my stress level was like 100% higher just because that was our first event of any kind.
Yes.
And we had all kinds of restrictions that we had to deal with, and it was a good day. But man, I just remember showing up today versus showing up back in February. Completely different ulcer level for me.
And give us the inside scoop. When's the Turks' first game?
We play next Friday.
Next Friday.
Yeah, we open against Evergreen from the
Evergreen.
Burien area.
Yes. And is that JV and varsity or just varsity?
We have a varsity game only. We do have 6 JV games scheduled right now.
Great.
We'll after our week 3 and our week 4 games, varsity against Vashon, varsity hosting Bellevue Christian. We have on Monday those Mondays, the following Mondays, we're going to be hosting, or we're going to be playing Granite Falls at their place. Will be our first JV game. I think that's the 20th of September, and then on the 27th we'll host South Whidbey, and then we'll play them again when we in the rotation during our league schedule, because we'll play the JVs of Granite Falls, Kings, Cedar Park, and South Whidbey once we start weeks 5, 6, 7, 8.
Great. Glad everyone gets some play. What have you thought about the Turks so far?
Yeah, we're out there. We're learning. We're growing. There's some great plays. I know that Tyler Sargent's put a couple of good balls out there that we've made some plays on. I know that I, like everybody else, struggling without having numbers on our guys, but at the same time, I understand. We cutting practice short to make sure that everybody's got a uniform on when they already have a practice uniform. It's all learning right now.
I have one more question here. So we have Meridian versus Coupeville.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? We called him out a lot. Is Derek Feltner? Has he got a blue undershirt on? Or do you know? Are you?
I haven't looked that
No.
close.
Okay.
all right, Scott. So how many guys are out for football this
We have
year?
34 players this season. We had 25 healthy at one time during the February season.
That's
So
great.
34 is a good. I mean, that's a good number.
Mm-hmm.
It. So now we've got Evergreen. We've got Evergreen coming in.
Yep. Well, so Labor Day Friday. I've already given their athletic director a heads up that maybe take some. But plan ahead and come early if you need to.
Well, they've come up here before on that weekend.
That was Jim Kruckenberg's year coaching
Yep.
here. Yep.
And I'm excited to be here on the broadcast. Now, where is this East Jefferson team coming from?
Okay, so similar to how Sultan's right now, we've had a combine with Monroe with gymnastics, and we've got Sultan kids that compete with Monroe in gymnastics. We had two communities, Chimacum and Port Townsend. They have formed a combine. So rather than be Port Townsend or Chimacum, they decided to have a brand new school name, and they are East Jefferson. So we had already scheduled Port Townsend to come our way. That was going to be, I think it's the week 9, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And we're planning on that being our senior night here. So we were already planning on hosting Port Townsend. So now we're going to host East Jefferson.
Okay, so that my hour spending researching East Jefferson High School in the state of Washington.
Might not have found it.
No, I did not.
Well, 2 years ago we went to Port Townsend. That was our crossover game at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And that. And I know that was a pretty fun experience. I mean, talk about small town football. I remember it very much made an impact when the game was done, and Turks had a really good afternoon or evening. We did really well that night, but it didn't matter to the Port Townsend community. They came down, they formed this huge circle, they had a nice sing-along. And speaking of that, our seniors on the football team have some plans, post-game plans that they want to do with with the hometown fans. So if you are coming out to the game starting on the 3rd or any of our other home games, when the game's done, look for the football team led by our seniors to come over and find you. They want to sing the fight song with everybody.
We on TurkPride.tv, we will make sure that we get that on camera.
I got a question from the chat. Is there a freshman team for Sultan?
We don't have a freshman team. We have a JV team.
We have a JV
yeah.
team.
And there are freshmen on that, and there are juniors and sophomores also. I don't know. We might have a senior or two that needs to get some snaps there.
Mm-hmm. Great. Excited then. Anything else you want to add? Anything you got to think? Any information for the fans? Inside scoop?
Well, I mean, certainly this year is going to feel a lot different than last year. And that's good things, but obviously we're still going to be mindful and be aware of what's going on. We don't want to. We've got some kids that are working through some things right now, and they want to be out here, but they can't be out here, and we want to make sure that everybody's having a healthy experience.
Yes.
So we'll continue to do that. But outdoors, at this moment, we don't have guidelines. Everybody wants to take care of making sure that they're doing the right thing for themselves, but we're not expecting fans, players, coaches to be wearing masks, but certainly if you're in a position where it's taking care of maybe you and the people around you, don't hesitate. Do what you need to do. Girls soccer. We've got more girls playing. Last year, our February season, half of our team was 8th grade.
Oh.
And so we had 15 girls out last year. 8 were 8th graders. And this year, we have we're over 20 girls are participating right now. A couple more probably will start participating next week. And so we've got a full squad, and we do not need to utilize the WIA rule that would allow 8th graders because we've got a high school team.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
great to hear.
And
so
they had a morning practice today. They're out. It looking good right now. I think that that last year, especially with a lot of 8th graders.
That's a nice play. He's
going
to go through.
There he goes.
Oh, could he go? Can't. Touchdown, Turks.
Nice.
So that was a little bit of a double reverse kind of thing. They handed the ball off to Feltner, and then Feltner was going to the right, and he handed it off to whoever that young man was.
Great.
But second touchdown of the Jamboree by the Turks there.
I think they
Now, Scott, how are we looking on our volleyball?
Volleyball numbers are consistent. We've got a little over 30 girls turning out for volleyball. We do have a varsity, a JV, and a C team.
That's great.
And so, and in the C team schedule is, it's not full, but we've got a handful of games home and away. Probably have to utilize because of indoor events are going to have more restrictions. We've got to make sure that if you're able to come and watch the games, that you are bringing your mask. You'll need to be masked. We do not want gaiters or bandanas taking the place of masks. We will have masks if you need them. When we're having JV and C games, most of the time, those are going to be played at the same time. We'll have our JV playing over at the middle school gym and the C team at the high school gym. Part of that's driven by, and we are experiencing this in all kinds of sports. We don't have a lot of officials.
Oh.
And if you are somebody who loves sport and you have a background in a sport, it doesn't matter what sport, soccer, volleyball, football, basketball, baseball, softball, if there is something that you have a connection and a passion about and you want to support youth athletics, they need officials. And they pay for the most part. It's nice, if you plan on coming out and watching games anyway, it's nice to get paid and be a part of the process. So you can look for ways to be able to join the Washington Officials Association and help support high school athletics and middle school athletics also.
Great. Thank you so much for that information. Hopefully it'll be a great season. Lots of kids out for all those sports, which is great to see.
And our cross-country numbers are up, too. Last year we had 3 runners. Right now we have 4. And we really, if you are listening in as a high school male, because right now we could use females running as well. We don't have any girls running. But if we can get at least
touchdown Meridian,
if we can get one more male running on the team, we can officially have a team. We need 5.
All right.
So if you're out there, hey Seth, that might get you ready for the golf season. Go out and run some golf courses in cross country. I think.
Well,
you're not the surgeon that likes to run.
No, I am not. There are 3 surgeon boys, and 2 of them like to run, and I'm not either of them.
Well, we'll just Jack looks enough like you. We can just make that happen.
If you want to pay his travel expenses.
I'm just messing with him. So,
Seth, I heard some great things about the play-by-play you had at the 3-on-3 tournament.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've had a couple of people tell me that. I appreciate it. I just talk. I just hope people don't get annoyed.
I don't think so. I think you draw people in. We really appreciate you. Senior year, are you looking forward to your senior year?
Yeah, I think it'll be a great time. I got some broadcast opportunities. I love doing it. Dave Moon likes to hit me up.
What's college look for you next year? Have you been thinking about that?
Yeah, looking around in the South, looking at Mississippi, Auburn. Took some tests over the summer, ACT, getting those scores back. Feeling good.
Well, wonderful. I certainly know that if you like this world of broadcasting, pursue it.
Thank you.
Pursue it.
Sultan again.
And Brian, you're glad to be back, aren't you?
Oh, I'm on my happy place, man.
Yes.
One thing you can count on is you can count on me and TurkPride.tv being together.
Perfect.
So I just, how much I love it.
Yeah, I know that you kind of took a hit when we weren't able to field a wrestling team last year, but our plans are to have the wrestling tournament that second Saturday in January. Cross our fingers and hope that everything continues to stay the way that it's going, and we'll have basketball and wrestling.
Oh, I can't wait!
Nice.
I love my Turk wrestling.
Yes.
And and I'm always happy to be here, be part of the Turk program, and do something to help out.
All right. Well, love it that you've been a part of this. And you go back from the very beginning, the infant stages. I remember we got national attention for that 3-point shot that sent us into overtime, girls basketball against Lakewood. And you had the call.
Yeah, I did. I had a little help from Dave Moon on that. And we went all the way to the national award. And I believe this is my 11th or 12th season, 12th year. I've been doing it since 2010, on TurkPride.tv.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember one of those that first traveling playoff game when we went up to Linden. I think that we were operating with one of our dad's cell phones and a laptop sitting under an umbrella up at Linden.
Well, things have come far for sure. As Feltner gets caught in there in the backfield. Things have come far as we've got a booth, 4 producers.
Oh, I know. Turk Tower, this is great. And it's here before the second game, Dave.
Turk Tower.
Turk Tower. We didn't know what to call it.
It's there.
It's the Turk Tower.
We're going to call it the Turk Tower. That's perfect.
I think I dropped it. It's Turk Pride Tower.
Turk Pride. Yeah, that's Turk Pride Tower.
Yeah.
Well, Meridians that are lining up. We've expanded our operation. You know, we've got headsets on the cameramen now, and the producers producing. And
as Meridian breaks for about 25 there.
so,
Well, wonderful. I'll let you guys be. I'll probably go walk around and make sure everything's going the way it goes.
well,
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Go Turks.
Go Turks. Scott Sifferman, the legend himself. Everyone knows Scott Sifferman. Everyone loves Scott.
All right. Well, hey,
We'll get back some good action.
hopefully you guys out there are enjoying the action, and we of course, you know, we love our peeps around here, and we like to talk to them, and we weren't really talking about anything about we don't know who the players are out there anyways most of the time. So, nope, that's another reverse again.
Oh, he finds the hole. Great job there.
Nice cut up on that.
Yes, he saw his little gap and he shot it. Was able to avoid the tackler.
So what else? What else do we got? How many viewers we got out there?
I think we're about 36 right now. Is the last time I checked.
I think my favorite comment of all time was actually during the South Woodby basketball game where the one fan from South Woodby told us to turn the mics off.
That was so fun. I did appreciate that. It was good.
And I said, yeah, not gonna happen.
It was a good effort.
You can use the mute button.
Oh, we got 39 people right now. The highest I've seen is 40 though, which is good.
Highest of 40 people out there. Yeah.
Which is just great, just for a jamboree.
And I have no idea where the cameras are pointing, guys. I have a monitor in front of me, and that.
I heard at one point Dave Moon say good job on the camera, so I assume.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're doing better. I mean, we've increased our producers. Oh, he's going to go back to pass.
Look, we'll try to shoot that one in. Does he come down with it?
No, I don't think he got that.
No.
Nope, they called that down. So it's lasting a little longer than I expected.
Yeah,
they had a small break in there.
The time 11-1 is what they gave us. I think each player is allowed like 20 snaps.
Yeah.
I think each player's allowed like 40 snaps, so about 20 on each side. So Meridian will come back out here. Switching formations again. Going to go back to a single back in the backfield. Yeah, 3 people right. Oh, look, a wide receiver screen again. They had good success first time. We got 2 or 3 there, though.
Yeah, so I will probably see, each team will probably run through the defense one last time.
I had a photo op there. To shout out, this is brought to you by Timber Monster again.
Yeah, Timber Monster Brewery here in Sultan. It's some good food.
It's good.
Oh, you said you were talking about the deep fried pickles? Yeah.
I can't speak on the brewery part of it, but I can speak on the food.
Well, I can't speak on the brewery part of it either, and I'm old enough to be retired. Well, not quite, but I'm getting there.
Is that going to be a little bounce out for the Turks? Just about 4 or 5 yards. If you get 4 yards of play, you can't be too upset.
They've got some good wings, and they've got wood-fired pizza. Got a pizza oven going on up there. Now I'm hungry for Timber Monster tonight.
Yes. Woo. No, I may be stopping by. Also, a good amount of fans here, which were good to see from. I know a couple of fans made the drive. It was Meridian gets caught there in the backfield.
Well, Coupeville has to come over on the ferry.
Yeah, I don't think Meridian's not exactly close either.
No, that's a that's a good hour and a half. It must be 12 o'clock.
It is noon, but plenty of Turk fans. Not as long of a drive for them.
Yeah, we got a smattering of fans up there, or up on the stairs.
We don't quite see our student section out here yet. It's not. Maybe probably next Friday. We've gained 6 subscribers. Thank you so much.
How many does that put us at now, Dave?
Well, we're over 1,000, which is just incredible because we started at the pandemic at probably around 400 or something like that, and then just exploded since then. Here we go. Meridian's defense to jog back out now.
Well, and so Dave, I'm going to make a shameless plug here once Dave puts his headphones on.
You know me so well.
Yeah.
So we are at 1,200 subscribers. 1185.
1,200. Wow.
Yep.
1185. That is incredible.
That 1,185 subscribers to TurkPride.tv.
Did you know how many we started when COVID shut down everything? How many did Turk Pride have?
Oh, hold on. I have that.
I mean, it was. The growth has been incredible. So here we go. Sultan and Coupeville will get ready to go back on the offense. Maybe some more second stringers getting some. Second and third stringers going to probably see some play now for both teams.
Oh yeah, this is the time. This is the second. Get them out there, get them some reps.
Okay, so I can only go back a year, and in the last year we've gained 381 subscribers.
Wow.
And I know our goal going into the 1920 school year was to hit 1,000, and then the pandemic happened.
Into the 1920?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100 years ago, man.
Yeah, right.
2020.
And
did they paint Turk Pride TV in the 1920s?
Did I say 1920?
You said 1920.
2020.
You said in the 1920 school year.
Oh, no,
19 to 20. Oh, I thought you meant like the 1920s. They sketched it out, and you got a paper the next day about.
Well, while we wait for him to start, I'm going to make a shameless plug here. Make sure that we do have a broadcast next Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff, with the against Evergreen High School coming in, and. Spread the word. I want to see as much of the Bryan bunch out there as I can so I can talk to you during the game.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure you guys have some laptops here. I'm assuming you're going to show up too as well, Seth?
Maybe depends on how many. Maybe here, maybe at the student section. We'll see.
Okay. And then looking forward to it. I think Dan Ballard is also on the mix to come on out for us.
No, you don't need me. You're getting Dan Ballard and
you're a good color.
You're getting the voice of the Turks.
Well, I have a sneaky suspicion, Seth, that the people want you.
Oh, maybe. I know my mother wants me.
They want you to be on the air with us.
Honestly, my mother's here. She's still probably listening on her phone just to hear me talk.
I hear my kids talk enough. I don't need to hear them talk.
She does not. That feeling is not mutual between my mom. Here we go. Great bounce outside there from Coupeville. He was able to just slowly go outside and get himself, 15 yards there.
Oh, hey, you guys, I found it. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
So starting January 2019, 365 users.
Wow.
Or followers. And then January of 2020 is 633.
So in a year, and so in about 2 years, we've gained almost 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, looking at February 2021 to March 2021, we gained 300 subscribers just in that less than a month time frame.
Well, I think a pandemic might have that effect on it.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, there we go.
So I'm just curious, Dave. While we're watching the kids play here, How many donations did we
just
get?
got another subscriber.
Yay, that's 7 for
thank
today.
you so much.
How much in donations did we get last year?
We just lost a subscriber. It literally shows me in real time. Oh, now they're back again.
Woo!
So in the last year, so we weren't eligible for subscription until we hit 1,000, and we hit 1,000 when we made that big jump in March. So what? We're barely a year into over 1,000. We have gotten over $600 in revenue and super chats.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yep.
For
$600.
super chats and revenue. So is there a breakdown between the super chat and the revenue?
There is.
Because you can't get monetized for anyone watching. Just how YouTube works, you can't ads. If you get ads, you can't monetize and get super chats until you reach 1,000 subscribers.
Correct.
So, once we reach 1,000, we can actually make
a
money
little
for it.
procedure penalty there by the Turks.
Procedure. What happened?
Yeah, they left a little early,
No, just a tad bit early.
just a bit early.
Just just trying to get a little bit of a head start.
So in the last 90 days, we've gotten about $100 worth of revenue,
Wow, just
and from rewatches.
wow. That's that's incredible. I mean, all that money goes right back into it.
What really helps us is the super
The
chats.
super chats.
Yeah, I mean, give $1. It's only $1, and it helps with the. I mean, look, we bought a new mixer.
I
purchase that new mixer.
I was looking at the new mixer, going, I am so excited.
It is nice, isn't it?
I think you could see a lot, especially with football. I mean, that's one of the more popular ones. You can monetize that now.
Yep.
So that's where you may see a lot of revenue.
So where are we at, Dave, as far as taking it on the road? Are we close?
There's not enough Dave Moon to go around.
But there's a Brian that's willing to go.
Oh, I like the sounds of that.
You got 4 producers. Surely one of them can make it.
I wouldn't. They couldn't, of course, ride with me, but just something for us. Just for us to look at.
Well, what I'd like to do is I'd like to. Almost all the schools are broadcasting now. A lot of them are using the NFHS network with that automated camera and no commentators, right?
Right.
But what I'd like to do is I'd like to open up our doors to anybody that's in our league that wants to come here and broadcast. They can use our stream. All they got to do is just bring their laptop and their audio, right? And then they can just hijack our camera feed and do their own stream. And I would hope that they would open that up to us too. So all we would have to do is just show up with a laptop, an audio mixer like you're doing a podcast, plug in, and you're done. And
Yes.
use their cameras and stuff. Everybody I've talked to so far hasn't been interested in doing that though. They really like the easy automatic work thing.
all they have to do is say, hey, point them to turkpride.tv, and they get it when they come.
Mm-hmm.
So even though they tell us to turn the mic off.
Ooh, that snaps high for the Turks. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Not what you want to see happen.
Well, like I said, now you've got your 2s and your 3s.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your 2s and your 3s out there. It's gonna get a little sloppy as these guys are learning out there. So, but hey, we got 40 live viewers today. We got to talk to Scott Sifferman, and we've got to see the Turks play some football. And as far as I know, they're the only. Well, I think Meridian scored a touchdown today too.
Yes, they did. Turks. Ooh, that one's high a little bit as well, but still able to recover. Ooh, but that one. Throw slips through the hands. They shake hand. They high five afterwards though and understand. It happens.
The Turk Pride Tower. I love it.
Marshall Buckman, he says, "Go Turks! Thanks for streaming this live. You're welcome. Happy to do it."
I think that's one of my favorite things about you, Seth, is that you understand that the fans are everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would still talk if there was no one here, but it's much more fun when there are people here.
To be honest, after 12 years of doing TurkPride.tv, I have talked when there's nobody there.
You've seen it all.
Oh, that tough year we had with the NFHS network. We went from hundreds of football viewers to like 11. Remember that year, Brian?
Yep.
That was a rough year.
Yeah, they wanted them to pay, and we didn't want to. I've always said, you guys shouldn't have to. You guys shouldn't have to pay to watch your kids play.
No.
And that's why we do it. Now, of course, we want you to go down and donate to TurkPride.tv. We want you, need you. But that being said, if you don't want to, I'm okay with that. You know?
We can do it for free.
You know, and we were talking, you know, about the people that have gone down and, you know, the super chat and to donate to TurkPride.tv. It was like the same people 3 or 4 times throughout the year. $20 here, $20 here. We even we had Shorecrest High School. Their fans gave us over $100 when they came up that one night. You know, that was just, you know, just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you're just kind of sharing the load a little bit, a buck here or a buck there, and you're happy to have this great content.
Ooh, it's a good scramble there.
There he
Stays on
goes.
his feet, gets around, gonna find something corner.
He's gonna go. Nice tackle.
40.
Number 5 wraps up the legs. Nice play.
45. Couldn't quite decide who he wanted to block, and they both slipped by him. Oh, good run there by the quarterback. That's just great vision.
That's a good play by the Coupeville. That was Cole Hutchison. He's 6'2", 148 pounds senior.
That's why you got your senior playing quarterback.
That was wow. That was Roadrunner. Me.
We got a hornet's nest around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, work on the awning as well. Hey, Dave Moon, you wanna get someone on the wasp nest that's here?
I've been saying that.
I'm not a fan of wasps. You ever been stung by a wasp?
Yes, I have.
Same. I looked down at my hand one
As
time.
long as it's not a murder hornet, I'll be okay.
I looked down at my hand one time and there was a wasp in it. I was like, oh, that's not good.
No, those hurt.
Yes. They're just jerks as well. Bees do it for self-defense. Wasps are just jerks.
Well, I just want them to be good.
Yeah.
And what's all this buzz about murder hornets?
Don't talk about them; they'll come after you.
Wait, is it my A button? That's the what's my drum?
C. Nope.
Nope.
B.
Oh. Nope.
Nope. Boy, I couldn't have been more wrong.
It was D. Finally got it.
You've got the drum roll for when I say one of my bad jokes.
You said the B joke, and then about 20 minutes later, I got the drum for you. After a couple of different commands from Dave.
Do you know why I always take the stairs?
No, I don't.
Oh, do you know why I always take the elevator?
Oh, quick.
Okay.
That's what it says. Hello. Yeah.
I can hear him.
I can hear myself.
It's probably got a little bit of a delay.
I'm listening to the broadcast. Okay, well, welcome back. Sorry for that. Not really sure what happened there. This is Jamboree. It's a Jamboree for us as well.
It was the fan that told us to turn the mics off. They came and sabotaged us.
Yeah, the preseason producers are figuring out fix the problem by actually doing nothing. It just sort of fixed itself, I think.
Yeah, it's probably just an internet hiccup.
But Turks are back on defense as a football rolls onto the fields.
All right. Yeah, these are the
Meridian on offense, Turks on defense. Probably their last stretch. See a lot of different players in.
Yeah, nobody in the backfield.
Once again, they love this wide receiver screen. Ooh, but that one goes over. Gotta be careful. That one would have almost been a fumble. He would have been a yard or two back. Lots of fans here down in front of us as well.
Meridian always travels well. They always travel well, and the Turks do too.
Yes, they travel very well.
Coupeville, on the other hand, not as much, but
they're a little bit far.
They do when they have a game. The fans do come when they have a game.
They got to go on that ferry. 25 here. Ooh, great job by Turk defense. So warm 'em, boys.
Oh. The horde of, the gaggle of Turks on the stop on that.
Okay. Is it not a band of Turks? A tribe? What's the official word for a group of Turks?
I don't know. Awesomeness. Hashtag Turks first.
A sultanate? A sultanate of Turks?
The Sultanators.
The sultanators. Well, I didn't mean that as a sultan joke. I just think that's what it's called, is a sultanate in for Turkey.
The Sultanite.
Sultan. Oh my goodness, are we going to a highlight? Nope, something's happened. Something's on the screen. What's happening here for the producer?
Put a little graphic on the screen for you. When we finish this thing, I'm hoping to have my own monitor hanging from above.
Yeah. All the sports going on, all the rest of the sports going on.
Yeah.
I know it's football season. NFL preseason started. College football comes back today as well. It's football season, baby.
So yeah, Dave, I want my own monitor right here.
We're going to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 monitors here for the raw cameras, and then there we're going to have what's going out and then what the delay is.
Yeah, good.
Great. Well, we are getting set up here on Turk Pride Tower. So here we go. Meridian going to roll out for a pass, looking for number 33 here. Hits him. He's able to hold on to it. Turks eventually take him out of bounds.
So for those of you out there who are wondering what we're talking about, Turk Pride Tower, we used to squeeze into the press box up there with the PA announcer and the scoreboard person on the other side. We used to squeeze in there and do TurkPride.tv from there, and then we had the producers were in a in a garage underneath the stadium, and then the cameras were outside of the press box. Now we have our own C vans on the other side of the field, that with windows decked on top of each other, and up on top we have our cameramen are set up, and I went away.
Ooh. Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Apologies. Preseason.
I don't know. Sorry, guys.
We're gonna need a backup one of those.
I wonder if it's the heat. You know, the
Meridian.
sun is beating down on all this gear.
Oh, it's very warm. It's very hot. Is Meridian? Is he gonna get the touchdown? Ooh.
Touchdown, Meridian.
Able to get there on the outside, and no Turks were there to make the tackle.
Anyway, I was explaining to you about the Turk Tower. So 2 C vans that have cut out and stacked on top of each other, and the cameramen are up on top, and we're in the middle, and then we've got a storage facility underneath us that is going to double as a concession stand for our softball field behind us. And then when we do softball games, all we got to do is turn around.
Turn around, yes.
It's pretty nice. The windows on all sides.
Who is that? Coupeville
Yeah.
gets that complete. Turks able to make a tackle. They are. Oh!
Are you going to call it a
Touchdown.
touchdown? Back-to-back touchdowns given up by the Turks.
Right on that same side. They gotta lock it up, tighten it up.
So.
Oh, my water bottle fell. Something hit me, and I thought it was you trying to get my
All right, so
attention.
wow, football season is upon us. We're going to have all kinds of fun stuff to talk about, Seth,
Oh, coming up, yeah, for sure. It should be a good season.
make sure that I know when Dave told me that he wanted me to see if I could come do this, I says, well, of course I'll be there, and he goes, well, how come you want to be there so bad? And I says, well, I gotta be there to keep my spot. I got these young guns coming after me.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not here to steal your spot.
Oh, you're fine.
Coming years.
Like I said, the people people want you to be here and be a
Appreciate
part
it.
of the broadcast.
Appreciate it. It was just just one fateful basketball day. I said, "Hey, Dave Moon, you want me to come up and commentate?" And he said yes. And then history ever since.
Well, and you're going to be doing JV football games this year.
I think I am. Yes, any home JV football games, I'll be there. I don't think I have a partner yet. Maybe I'll try to see if I can get some fun.
Well, it
guests
depends
in.
on what time it starts. Let me know. And if they start at 5:30, I could probably be here to help. Or you can do it by yourself too. It's all,
Got to get my football knowledge up. So here we go. I can tell some probably second strings. This coach having to give a little bit more commands here for Meridian. Let's see. Looks like 2 wideouts left and right here for Meridian. Signal that he's a wide receiver. I'm guessing it's gonna be a handoff. No, it's not.
They're working on their passing game right now.
Yeah, they are doing a lot of passing. As that one tries to zip that one in. Ooh, almost picked off by the Turks. Great job getting that break up.
What I got to do, Seth, is I got to get you to come do a soccer game with me.
Soccer game. Oh, I'll think about it. I don't know.
Hello?
I hit my mute. I've been moving my arm. I know a little bit. I know how offsides works.
I do.
I know how red cards work. That's about it.
I love calling soccer games. We
had a good soccer team last year. Great to see them.
I got for one of the soccer games that I did a couple years ago, Brock Heward of UW Seahawk quarterback at one time.
Oh.
His daughter was playing for there he goes down the sideline.
Good block there for the Coupeville's
touchdown, Coupeville.
Touchdown right on that right side again.
And his daughter was playing for the opposing team, and she scored a goal, and I called it, and I went in and I cut the clip on YouTube, and I tweeted it to Brock Heward, and said, "Hey, check out this clip." And Brock Heward came back and because he was doing a game in Ohio State the next day, he wasn't able to be here for his daughter. So I sent him a clip of his daughter scoring a goal in a soccer game, and he commented back. He said, "Thank you, nice call."
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Touchdown, Meridian. It's a track meet. Oh,
there's a flag.
It must be a Seahawks game because there's flag on the field. So, for the rest of your sports day, the Mariners, after 2 heartbreaking losses.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe they lost.
Two heartbreaking losses to Kansas City. I tell you, that Kansas City team, they're my least favorite team in the world right now. I'm okay with one like that, but to lose 2 like that is just heartbreaking.
We should be ahead of the Oakland A's right now. We should be second in our division.
I think we're right where we should be. Anyway,
if we make the playoffs,
their game got moved to 1:10 today.
Oh, did it?
So the Mariners will be playing at 1:10 today and tomorrow. Seahawks have their final preseason game tonight, and they'll have to cut from 80 to 53 on their roster.
You think Russell Wilson makes the final cut? I'm not sure about him,
Yeah, there they go again. It's a track meet.
Able to catch up.
Oh. Somebody's learning a lesson. See, these are teaching moments.
Yes. These are the moments. A lot you can learn from times like this. So here we go.
And a lot of these guys have probably never played football before. I mean, you're watching the coaches; they're lining them up, putting them out there,
calling the play right here. See Meridian coach is telling them the play. Here we go. Meridian throws deep 38. Oh, he barely overthrows him. Or he didn't react.
He jumped a little soon. He needed to just get a little further.
Oh.
It's a nice ball.
Great looking ball.
I mean, I'm not sure he would have caught it anyway, but
he would have had a better chance.
He just didn't adjust quick enough.
tactically it would have been better. We ran a little poll from see where people are watching from, and out of the 9 votes, Coupeville's actually got the highest people who are watching, 44% out of the 9 votes.
Okay, so they've got
just interesting, you know.
they've got at least 4 people watching from Coupeville. So thank you, and thank you for being a part of the broadcast today.
Support is appreciated.
I see you discovered the little poll I put up.
I did. I put up a poll during the 3-on-3 tournament.
Oh, you gave me the idea.
Mm-hmm. So here we go. Gonna be a tough job for these corners out here.
I'd love to see a super chat.
That'd be great.
All right, $1. Throw out $1. I know I'm trying to not sound like a telethon, but I kind of do.
We sound like a telethon, Dave.
Yeah, you know, money's money. So here we go, Coupeville gets the ball, 25, goes outside, great blocks. Turks take him down. There we go, get a couple in there to drag him to the ground.
Well, it's good for us, Seth. It's good for us to get out here and be a part of this and take care of this, because I get tired after about an hour and a half of broadcasting. I start to get tired. I'm not as young and spry as you are.
I got some also Evergreen Fairs going on. Got some work there after this. Evergreen Fair been lovely there. Probably it's going to be busy today. It's the first real nice day.
It looked pretty busy yesterday.
Oh yeah, but it's the first really nice day, and it's Saturday. Monster trucks. Ooh, Turks jumped there.
I'm not quite so sure it was the Turks that jumped.
Well, they jumped, but the question is, did the Meridian offensive line cause it?
I thought the receiver from Meridian did it. But they're just going to line up and do it again.
Yeah, who knows? Official call, who knows? Either we were offsides and they canceled it, or Meridian jumped, which caused us to go offsides, which would be on them. So he's able to slip around. Turks got to get out there, cut him off.
That corner, that's a lot of learning experiences going on.
This is where he learns where he's got to be, what he's got to do.
You got to turn that inside.
Mm-hmm. But you know, this is his best time to get experience. Practice is good, but against other teams.
Well, this is good. This is good stuff, you know. And you want your kids to have these kinds of experiences so that the next time they see something,
they're ready.
Yeah, they're gonna throw again here.
I think so. Go. Yep. Ooh, that one's into coverage. Get that tackle. He's able to get a couple more yards.
Good job.
Ooh, helmet comes off. You got to strap on that helmet a little bit better, man. Logan Downs. Played quarterback at the start. If this is a game, he's got to go out for a play, so you got to be careful about that.
They are out for a play.
Yeah, does that rule exist in high school? I know it exists in the NFL, so I just
No, it doesn't exist in high school.
It does not. Interesting.
No.
I know in the NFL, if your helmet comes off, you have to leave for the next play in the NFL. I think it's a concussion thing. So you don't just quickly slip back on the helmet. So here we go.
Well, that's just to encourage them to wear their chin straps.
Yes. Ooh, is that one. Corner got burnt. But not able to come down with that one. Can't let those wide receivers get around you. Yeah, shout out to our producers today. We have 3 of our producers are up top filming. We got one here with us. She's in the shade with us in the fan. She very conveniently got the cushy job.
Yeah.
So,
Does he have a headset on? Yes. Hey, Braden, how's it going over there?
Oh, Braden can't hear it. Braden's out there. We got a producer out in the sun filming. What's he filming it for?
I think we need to get a zoom in on Braden.
Yeah, we should get a, I thought it was someone else.
Can we get a camera in on Braden?
Braden is he filming it just for tape for the team? In zone camera. Great. It was Kings will pass it. Ooh, that's into coverage. Gets a break up there. You can see the progression that corner. He was able to read that pass that time and get there in the right zone. Break it up.
Just little, little incremental things.
Little thing. You slowly work on it.
So, guys, I'm thinking for Friday's game, I'm going to have a camera up here so every once in a while we can turn to the announcers. What do you think?
Well,
Like the Seth cam at
I have a face made for radio.
Yeah.
that. There you go.
Seth had a camera at the 3-on-3
Yeah,
basketball.
we're at almost 1,200 subscribers. We'll only be at 900 if you show my face on the screen.
I like to call it the Seth's mom cam.
Yes.
A camera that Seth's mom appreciated because she got to see her son.
The Seth cam.
The Seth cam. Exclusively for Ginny Sorgen. Love you, Mom. Wow. So here we go. Turk defense still out there. Looking a lot of passing coming in from both Meridian corner. The Turk corners are getting a lot of pass experience. So different offensive linemen will come in here, different right guard. Oh. They'll bring out a right tackle. There we go. Hand up.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
His knee was down when he picked it up, so that'll be down. Trying to work on those reverses. Reverses are, it's a good reverse when you're watching and like the camera gets tricked as well. That's when you know you've run a good reverse.
Next play, I'll tell you a story about me going to visiting teams with the freshman team and the JV team.
Good.
You're gonna love this.
Braden
steps back, looking for throw into coverage. Ooh, great.
So when
complete, great job there for.
So my oldest boy, his freshman year, he was on the freshman team, and I would travel to all the games, and I would always be there before the game started, and I would walk in, and I would just walk up to the sideline, and I would just, I wouldn't be in the stands, I would be on the sidelines, and sure enough, without fail, I was always recruited to be on the chain gang, and so I always got to watch the games. Ooh, just missed that. I always got to watch the games right there, and since the chain gang is on the opposite side, I was right next to my son. Now, sophomore year was my year that I reached my bucket list, and I was actually a varsity high school football coach.
Oh, there, yes. And
I was the assistant linebackers coach, and I was the JV special teams coach, and had a great time, but a lot of times we'd go to the varsity games. And my son was on JV and I wasn't yet playing varsity yet, and they would put me on the camera, and that's where one of the things that started getting me towards broadcasting.
Take them down, Turks.
Because I would, well, the real thing that started me broadcasting was I had a video camera in my hand, and is Dave listening? I had a video camera in my hand, and I was recording all of my son's wrestling matches. And I think Dave has seen those matches and saw me commentating my own son's matches. And I remember, this is before I would download them and stuff. I would go home and I would watch them. And I turned to my wife and I said, "Who is that person?" And I used a different word, yelling at my son during the match. And she says, "Dear, that's you." And I go, "Oh my goodness." She says, "You just need to talk about the match." So I changed from being a loud, obnoxious parent to a calm commentator just talking about the match. When I wasn't calm all the time. There were some, but there were some matches that I did not post, and not because he won, but I was not always hashtag Turks first, and so here I am. I got all of his sophomore year, all of his freshman, sophomore, and junior and senior year matches on tape. I didn't do any junior years. My camera broke. I didn't have enough money to buy another one, and my younger son was in the hospital in children's for half the season, so I missed half of the matches anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But you just never know. And this is a message out there to anybody that's listening. You never know when you're going to find your passion.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to find out what you're good at. And I know the jury's still out. I know I love TurkPride.tv, and they let me come and do it, and they let me come and do it for free. I would pay them to let me do it. Okay, don't get any ideas, Dave.
We got a look from Dave Moon over here.
New revenue stream.
His head turned quick.
Yeah, and this has been my love and my passion for the last 12 years, and I have a job. I do things. I love to do TurkPride.tv, and now that hopefully I'll get to do more for you this year.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I'm sure Dave Moon appreciates it. I appreciate having you. The fans appreciate you. Do a great job.
Now the fans want you. I tell you what.
That's a new development, if anything, though.
Yeah.
Turks break. Oh, I thought he was going to fight again.
So, and I'm excited to hear that we're going to hopefully have a wrestling tournament this year.
Yes.
That's my Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what you're. It's marked on your calendar.
It's marked on my calendar. That's my Super Bowl. And the day we went through it, past 1,000 viewers for the first time on one of our tournaments, is just incredible. We are here, not okay. Enough self-grandizing. We're here to watch. Turks play some football. I'm sorry for you folks that had to listen to me go on one of my tangents there. And
I think we're nearing the end as well as.
Turks are back on offense.
Yeah, we're nearing the end as Coupeville has taken off their pads, or they have a ferry to catch. It's one or the other. As Turks will go around, make it to the 30.
So, yeah, we're getting towards the end here, and we appreciate all of you taking time off your Saturday to be here and be to watch us hone our craft.
Yes.
This is more for the producers.
Yes.
This is practice for the producers, the cameramen, because one of the biggest areas of opportunity that we've had at TurkPride.tv has always been our camera work for football and soccer.
Yes. These are learning skills. I know a producer here learning audio mixing, learning how to do that, figure that out. Just getting behind the scenes production stuff.
So every year we improve something. Every year we put something in there that makes the broadcast better. And I hope you guys have a chance to be here with us on Friday. If you're from Coupeville or Meridian, hey, you're more than welcome to come join us.
Stop by. I'm sure it'll be
stop by. If you want to stop by for 2 minutes and just give us the link that you were there, that's even better for us too, because that just means that hit that subscribe button. Even if you're from Coupeville, even if you're from Meridian, hit that subscribe button. You can come down and scout us if you want.
Well, and it means nothing, you guys. You hit subscribe. All it does is just say that you like our content.
Yeah.
It doesn't email you. It doesn't pop up. It doesn't do anything.
But that generates different commercials to go to YouTube, and then that generates like Dave said, every 90 days we get a check for $100, and that means the world of And this year we're going to have even more content. We're going to have JV footballs coming into play.
First time.
Last year during the pandemic, we started doing JV basketball.
We did and JV volleyball. I think.
And JV volleyball. Might be a little hard, hopefully we can do JV volleyball. Might be hard with the C team at the high school and JV over at the middle school.
Which is weird, but
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, as Sifferman said it on that.
He announced that the JV team's going to be playing. They're not going to have them in the same court because of the COVID restrictions. The C team's going to be here at the high school, and the JV team's going to be playing over at the middle school.
Huh.
Quarterback scramble.
He's in trouble.
Gets away. He's got some opening. Does he got an open man, or is he just going to have to run for it and lose his
nice
yard
job.
or two?
We got girls soccer. I got about 30 girls out, 20 girls out for girls soccer this year. We got 30. We got a varsity volleyball team, a JV volleyball team, and a C team this year. So lots of opportunities. for TurkPride.tv to bring you the action, and our producers producing. I really like the addition of the automatic camera in the gym.
Oh, that's great. It does an incredible
Now, does
job.
that do that for volleyball too?
Yes.
It does it for volleyball.
We ordered one for here, but they're back ordered.
Oh, they're too good.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're going to let us have one here on the field?
Yes. Which will be amazing for soccer, especially.
Yeah.
Football, we always have plenty of angles, but soccer is always a challenge.
Soccer's a challenge. I might want to have 2 cameras on that for a while until we know that camera can
Right.
actually follow the ball.
It'll be Meridian on offense now. Switch sides.
Well, now down at the 20-yard line.
Motion out. Trips to left. Working on that pass. And look at number 4 here. Number 7. Colin pointing forwards. He's got a lot of pressure on him though. Avoids the first sack and then gets taken.
Yeah, he didn't get taken down very hard.
No.
They held back.
They could have gone Bam Bam Cam on him.
Yeah, with
but
4 guys on him. Like, ah,
It's at that moment.
don't hit the quarterback.
As the quarterback, you really appreciate what your offensive line does when you got 4 men running at you full speed.
So, Seth, you want to come be part of the broadcast? You know, maybe the JV. I'll come with the JV broadcast, and I'll let you. You can run you run the play-by-play, and I'll help you with the color and explain stuff for you.
Hey, are we figuring something out here?
Yeah.
So are we going to do JV?
Yeah, I'll come.
JV. Seth will be primary. You'll be color.
Yep.
That would be amazing. That would absolutely be amazing. I'll be here, and I'll make sure you guys have a crew.
Yeah.
I know technically about not in like the technical sense. I know about basketball, golf, decent amount volleyball. I don't know technical football.
Well,
That's my problem.
we'll
I gotta learn.
school him up.
Yeah, I gotta get mentored in that.
We'll use the JV as a way, and then you know. So when we do football, Dave is the primary. Dan Baller is the primary, and I do more color, and then I take over and get excited when we score.
That's the energy. That's the
and
energy.
then when we move to basketball, I'm the primary and Dan is the color.
Mm-hmm.
But I tend to talk more during basketball than anything.
Yes.
And then of course wrestling.
I mean, you got to be the primary.
Wrestling's my thing.
The bread and butter.
I
Chicken and a biscuit.
But we'll school you up on that JV football.
Yes, I'll learn.
We'll make that work, and we'll talk about offenses and defenses, and and all kinds of what they should be doing and what they're not doing. JV football can be interesting, to say the least.
Oh, I'm sure.
As we've seen by the road track going out here.
As he gets outside.
Touchdown, Meridian.
Yes, there's gonna be a flag.
It's going to be down face mask, I believe.
Oh. Well, it gave me I had brief hope that maybe it was coming back. That was coming back.
Well, it might come back. Oh, no, it was holding.
Holding.
Holding against Meridian.
That's why he was so open. We would have taken him down in the backfield if it weren't for that holding.
So.
Game's a lot easier when you can hold.
So just remember, if the game's at 5:30 for JV or whatever, I'll be here. Yeah.
And I think varsity's at like 7.
So I will be
Varsity's at,
here.
like, 7.
I'll be here. I'll be coming from work, so it'll be pretty close.
I'll be here for sure. You can pop in whenever you want. Yep. What's that? That's next. When is that even? There's not a JV game Friday. No. It's like in a Monday or two. We have our first versus like Granite.
But that's at Granite.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 7 backs up. Ooh, that.
So we'll only have like 3 JV games at home.
This woman down here is calling for the flag, and I agree with her. That was a little handsy by the Turks. I can see her throwing it. But no. Nothing.
So if we can get a crew, here, we can bring you some JV action.
Oh yes.
More content.
I know our producer next to me. She's not doing anything. Oh, she didn't hear me.
She's doing a great job.
Trying to give a jab at her. She didn't hear me.
She's doing a great job.
She's not busy.
It's so.
I think that may be the end of our jamboree.
All right. Well, so anyway, so Dave. So I would like to make a TurkPride.tv special
Oh.
where we show people the new camera in the gym, and then we cut down here to Turk Pride Tower. We're going to call it Turk Pride Tower. I think it just got dubbed today.
I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
TPT.
Turk Pride Tower. Scott Sifferman gave us the idea, and I think that's perfect. I myself was trying to get it to be the Atkinson Broadcasting Center, but
Well, you donate enough money, it will be.
yeah.
We get a big We could get big TPT right here on the front of this.
Turk Pride Tower, and then come in here and show people the Turk Pride Tower where the action,
Yeah, especially
where the
after we get
actions
these
happen.
cameras those monitors up. Give them a tour then.
So, and for all of you viewers out there, thanks for joining us and then listening
Thank you
to
so
us,
much.
hone our craft.
Sharpen our skills.
And yeah, we lose focus a little bit towards the end.
But it's it's a jamboree.
It's we know you love your kids, and we love ours kids, and we're glad that you could be here and take your part of your Saturday to be with us. And for all of our sponsors here, for Timber Monster Brewery.
Thank you so much, Timber Monster, putting this on for us, helping us make this possible.
And so just real quick about Timber Monster Brewery, it's in the old Bank of America building.
Yes, if you're on Highway 2.
They turned the old vault into a brewery.
They did.
And
yeah.
they've got some good hamburgers and some wood-fired pizza, wings, and it's just a great place to go and enjoy a quick meal here in the Sky Valley, especially in Sultan. They have great coffee in the morning too. You drive by, you can't miss them. Timber Monster Brewery. Thank you so much for being a sponsor here at TurkPride.tv. So, for everybody here at TurkPride.tv, and we're not going to do a TurkPride.tv player of the game.
No.
However, I think our producer of the game is this young lady right here.
Yes, producer of the game.
She did an amazing job.
She's
didn't she?
amazing.
Yeah.
She's amazing, and I never want her to leave us.
Yes,
Right?
she did a great job.
She is the puppet master. She is controlling those camera guys up there like crazy.
Oh yeah, the camera work. Shout out to our cameraman,
No,
who I think
and
did a good job. I
our-
think they did a great job.
We did. We have 2 rookies on camera tonight. They did a good job. And then we have another rookie, and then we have Brendan out there. No, sorry, 2 rookies. One running the end zone camera, one running the camera upstairs, and then a seasoned camera guy.
Oh yes, Alec Howe.
Okay, so
Shout out to Alec.
for everybody out there at TurkPride.tv, hey, enjoy your kids, enjoy your time. We'll see you guys next Friday.
Yes, we will.
Seth, you're going to come join us.
I'll see. I'll be if I'm not in the spirit section, I'll be here for sure.
Okay. So, well, it's an open invitation for you,
Yes,
of
thank
course.
you.
And Dan gets tired of talking to me sometimes. So, so for everybody here at TurkPride.tv, thank you so much for your time. And as always, hashtag
Turks first.